What's up? It's your boy Reemus, and welcome to the ChampSet podcast, the podcast for champions. Today, we're going to be talking about one tip you can use to dramatically decrease your chances of ever being TKO'd in a ring or being forced to quit in a match. Listen, champ, I don't want to ever hear you say no mas, no mas, like you're Roberto Duran and the second Sugar Ray Leonard bout. And a lot of people don't know that when it comes time for a fighter to quit in the ring, it usually didn't happen at that moment. You see, Remus is smart. Remus sees these things. I see things that other people don't see. And when a person usually quits or gets TKO'd, 9 times out of 10, 99% of the time, you could see it coming from minutes before it happened or at many rounds before it actually happened. You see, when a fighter gets TKO'd, or he quits or gives up, which, if he's taken a lot of punishment, it isn't really a thing of cowardice, but it can be kind of prevented in some ways. You see, what happens when a fighter gets TKO'd is because he gets broken down. It happens over rounds. It never happens quickly. Even if the fighter hits him really hard and he ends up, the opponent goes in for the kill and then eventually stops him, what the ref usually waits, and you have to realize, people say, "Oh, the ref stopped it quick, the ref stopped it quick," but the ref is inside the ring, and he, unlike you who's watching it on TV, he feels the vibe, the aura of the fighter who is taking the punishment, and that's what gets him to stop the fight. So the tip is to prevent it from happening, and this is how you prevent it from happening. As I said, it happens over time. So even though the fighter quits in that moment, he also started to quit. He gradually accepted losing. He gradually accepted the prospect of quitting from rounds ago when his mental fatigue started to catch up with him. Think about David Haye versus Tony Bellew. In that fight, David Haye he caught an injury, and as soon as he caught that injury, you could see that he started to show it through his body language, and this is where it's really at. The body language of the fighter who's hurt starts to dramatically decline. He starts to give up at that moment when you can see that his body language doesn't want to fight anymore. So let's say, for example, let's say you're in the ring and you get hurt. Do not show it, because a fighter who's wants to win, who believes he still can win, he will be hurt, but he won't bring any attention to it because he understands, and he will intuitively feel that if you show your opponent that you're hurt, the opponent's gonna get a boost of confidence. So what you want to do is, in that moment that you feel that you've been hurt, or you feel that even if you're suffering an injury, don't show it at all. Just get on with the fight, because you're gonna get the opponent to feel more confident, and with that confidence, he's gonna boost up in his work rate, and he's gonna throw better combinations, because now he believes that he's gonna win. And that's what it is. That's what they mean when they say it's a contest of wills. It's a contest of two people believing who should be the winner, and they're just duking it out. The punches are the last thing that's going on. The first thing that determines the winner is the belief of who they believe, like who believes more that they should win. So when a fighter's about to get TKO'd, you can promise that moments before that, his body language started to slump. He started to look over. He started to throw less punches. He started to move slower. His back started to hunch over, and then the opponent starts to see in his head, "Oh my God, he's ready for the finish. I can finish this right now. I just need to keep going. If I keep going, I'm gonna finish this guy." So if you believe you're gonna win, you need to keep that strong body language, the body language of a confident fighter. And the moment it starts to slump is the moment you're starting to give up, the moment you're starting to quit. You see, it doesn't happen just when you start getting hit with bam, 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 that punch, this punch. It happens, if it's an evenly skilled bout, it happens way before that. It happens way before. So that's my advice to you. I would recommend that you practice this in sparring. This is a great way to practice it in training. Keep that body language, and even if you feel yourself getting tired, maintain that same posture, that same composure, and that same relaxation in the mind, and it's going to carry over into the fight. It's going to become second nature. Anyway, that's all I got time for today. Stay focused. Let's get ChampSet.